Chris Hemsworth teases Hulk Hogan transformation. Says preparing will be insanely physical. The Hulk Hogan-inspired biopic will show Hemsworth like fans have never seen him before. Chris Hemsworth is preparing himself for one of his most distinctive transformations yet. The Marvel Cinematic Universe cornerstone is set to shove his beard into the iconic handlebar moustache to encompass famous WWE wrestler Hulk Hogan in a biopic on the performer and reality star's life, which was first announced by The Hollywood Reporter THR in February 2019. Now, Hemsworth, 36, is providing a bit of insight into the project, which is already underway on the brainstorming side, in a recent interview with Games Radar, or its total film series, where the actor touched on the roadmap he will need to follow in order to become the now 66-year-old Hogan.
This movie is going to be a really fun project, Hemsworth said via a comic book. As you can imagine, the preparation for the role will be insanely physical. I will have to put on more size than I ever have before. Even more than I put on for Thor. There is the accent as well as the physicality and the attitude.
The Thor star said he was particularly eager to take a deep dive into the inner world of wrestling and described the research as something he was really looking forward to, adding that he'll be pulling out all the stops in order to ensure his portrayal of Hogan is spot on, including dyeing his hair blonde and switching up the look of his facial hair. In an interview promoting his recent Netflix film release Extinction, Hemsworth told Screen Internet that while he didn't have much knowledge of the progress of the announced Hulk Hogan project, he knows that it's being written now and worked on, and added, "I know very little about that. It's sort of in the process now. I'm just fascinated by that world, and I think they're pretty keen to show a side of the world that people haven't seen before. I'm as intrigued as you are." Hemsworth said of the film that will also see Hogan as a consultant and executive producer. The film is expected to look into Hogan's ascent from the Florida wrestling circuit to becoming the face of the World Wrestling Federation in the 1980s, where he squared off with villain Ender the Giant. At his peak, Hogan graced the covers of magazines and headlined a Saturday morning cartoon. According to THR, the term Hulkamania was coined in 1984. With Hogan referring to his legions of fans as Hulkamaniacs during interviews. He often encouraged his younger fans to say their prayers, eat vitamins and focus on training.